So are you guys cool with being recorded? Is everyone cool with being recorded?
Yes, yes, it's fine.
All right, perfect. All right. So I think mesh is something that fits in exactly between the blockchain and the Web 2 world. So are you guys familiar with I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with the Web 2 world, which is just building applications on the browser.
Yes.
And then there is the node, right, which is basically the blockchain. Okay.
Yeah.
And the wallet acts as a connection to the blockchain, but there is everything in between where transactions happen, and the transaction part is handled by mesh, so it's basically like a connection between the web 2 world and the web 3 world. So that's where I'm with mesh. What do you guys think? Andrew, Emmanuel, Ahmad, what do you guys think mesh is?
No, I think that's a good way of looking at it. You need through developer tools that we use, you need a way of communicating with the blockchain. What we would call as blockchain devs, they usually refer to that as off-chain code, and that can come in a number of guises. Mesh is a great example on Cardano. We're lucky to have them, and they produce an SDK where you can write off-chain code in TypeScript, and you can connect your wallet to an application that you're building, and then fire off transactions to the blockchain. It's a little bit more complicated in terms of what you need to put into it. You need to set up the environment to get the most out of it. But yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
It's a way of doing it with
don't
blockchain.
believe Andrew, it's not hard at all.
Yeah,
Andrew just
sorry.
explained it.
Yeah, that easy.
It depends.
All right. Emmanuel, do you agree? Johanre, do you agree with our current
Hmm.
definition of where mesh stands?
Yeah, yeah, sure. I think both of you guys already said it. On Cardano smart contract building, basically, it's divided into two parts, which is the off-chain code and the on-chain, basically, which is the Aiken and the likes. But Aiken can't work on its own in building and interacting with the Cardano node itself. That's why it's needing some off-chain library like Mesh in building these transactions with from your wallet and connecting it to the users. That's basically Mesh. And yeah, it's not really straightforward. For example, you saying, okay, I think I've written a very good smart contract. It's another work to writing the off-chain and making the types match, especially for new builders. So a bit complicated and not really complicated as well. So yeah.
Fair enough, fair enough. So basically what you're saying is that for a validator, we write validators in Aiken, but
Yes.
for a validator is basically a smart contract. But for that smart contract to be used by the blockchain, we need to send it through a transaction, and transactions are
API.
built using mesh. Am I right?
Yes. Yes. Under the Mesh talks, it uses the API that talks to the Cardano node in submitting, in doing the building and all of those stuff. So yeah, that's
All right, makes sense, makes sense. So let's move on to the next thing. So in my head, at least, mesh is divided into two main things. All the helper functions and helper data types, etc., is one thing, which is the mesh core, and the mesh react, which is basically the components that mesh provides, like the wallet component that you directly drop in and use. But then there is like this mesh core, which is basically used to build the transactions. So that's how I see mesh in my head. Do you guys agree with that, or do you think how do you guys like see mesh as? How do you divide it into categories?
No, yeah, I agree with you. You've got the side of it that's actually the transaction building and the yeah, how you communicate with the blockchain, but then you've obviously got the developer, the Web2 developer tools to bring it all together. So React, yeah, you've got React hooks and React components in there. But what I was talking to you a couple of hours ago when we met was they've expanded further mesh, and they've probably gone a bit further out of our comfort zone now that they have tools for
Oh yeah.
interacting with Svelte. I also something with the Yahtzee dev kit, which obviously we're just starting off here today, so we're all a bit rusty. But in later sessions, we might touch on some of those things.
Mhm.
I mean, I speak for myself, but I know Harsha and I know Emmanuel
Yeah,
relatively well. And
absolutely.
we come from it as TypeScript developers mostly, so that's where we're going to be starting off and using React
Mhm.
Yes.
with TypeScript. Yeah, so yeah, I agree with you.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead, Emmanuel.
yeah, and I think it's because the Mesh React library it supports. I'm not sure if Mesh is the only off-chain library that allows you to just use some front-end hooks to load your wallets directly. But yeah, that's why part of the reason Mesh is useful and easy to onboard users either from the backend side or the front end developers. So yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense. Johandre, is all of this making sense, or does it feel a little too much?
No, I'm grasping a lot of the concepts you're speaking about. I'm also a little bit more familiar with the on-chain and off-chain. So it's interesting to see how the mesh basically ties in with both of them. So I think it's quite interesting. I'm diving deep into the docs and stuff, so I'm trying to learn as much as I can, but obviously there's a lot of material. So yeah, no, it helps actually speaking to you guys and actually just like connecting the dots.
Yeah. It's just like hanging around and connecting dots. That's what we'll be
Yeah.
doing here anyway. So
Yeah.
yeah. Ahmad, how are you feeling?
Yeah. Getting quite a lot of information from you guys. I could say knowledge as well. So off-chain has been one of the things that, I find not really straightforward to actually learn,
Mm-hmm.
given the fact that we are just recently onboarded into the whole Cardano development experience. While I'm very familiar, or at least to an extent, familiar with the on-chain, off-chain is something that I really look forward to. And I'm grateful that
Yeah. Let's
at
do
least
this.
I'm
Let's
doing
all
that.
get comfortable with
Yeah,
off-chain
let's go.
in the course of the couple of months. Yeah. Let's do it. So today we are thinking. So me, Andrew, and Emmanuel met like a couple of hours ago, and
Okay.
we decided we'll just go through like the initial setup of everything in today's session. So that means we'll be doing like a simple setup with Next.js app router and one simple setup with Next.js page router. Okay, so that is where we are starting. Do you guys, Ahmad or Johanre, do you guys have like a specific framework that you use, like a front end framework that you use in general?
I've recently dove into some React, so I'm also starting. Yeah, I'm quite intermediate with the React, but then also, yeah, I've always used mostly like Python and those type of things. So also just working with Node and just the normal JS. It's also I'm starting to learn it, but as you guys probably know, the off-chain it's quite a new topic to me, so it's quite difficult to just to get it going, but it will obviously be awesome.
Yeah. So Next.js is just like a slight abstraction on top of React.
Hmm.
So you should be able to like understand what components are and like placing the
Yes.
components and stuff. So we'll demonstrate everything right here. Are you
Yeah.
guys ready? Should I do like the first demonstration? Just start off like a simple Next.js project and add mesh to the Next.js project.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's good.
All right, let's do it. I will share my
Yeah, and
screen.
just something to add while Ash is doing that. If there's any questions, just hit us up in the Discord and Gimbal Labs because somebody will answer if you do have any issues.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think you can also stop and ask questions while the demonstration is going on.
Okay, so guys,
yeah.
I have to give one of you guys the admin, and I'll leave and come back because I need to give screen share privileges to my computer for Zoom.
Oh.
So give me
Come straight
1
back,
minute.
Harsha.
What's that?
I said, come straight back.
No, I'll be gone. Then it's all on you guys. You guys will have to
Yeah,
take
no
it.
worries.
1 second. Let me make you the host. So I'm making Emmanuel the host for now.
Mhm.
And I will see you guys in a bit.
Is it Tevo joined as well? Hi, Tevo.
Hello. We have Singularity and governance meeting at the same time. It's like, oh, damn it, I wanted to join Mesh team and see how many builders are here to like interested in Mesh. Because in this week, I'm in like a challenge. Okay, where do I find all the developers who either are experienced in Mesh or want to do Mesh because our treasury dashboard is like built on that. And I want to like have drafted like fun 15 proposal. And if there are like interest and people have time, then there is a fully fledged like proposal ready where we
Yeah.
need team members. And it's like in a network of Swarm and Gimbalabs and like this Catalyst community. So might be fun.
Yeah. Well, Emmanuel is officially part of the Mesh team. Myself, I contributed Gimbalabs and Damio, and Harsha is very much contributing very well at Gimbalabs too. But we all have some Mesh experience.
Yeah,
Using it.
we all have a little bit of mesh experience, and we'll confuse you as much as we are confused.
We'll confuse each other first, and then confuse the rest of you.
Yeah. Uh, all right. So are you guys able to see my screen?
Yeah, you're good.
So I'm using cursor, by the way. So what I'll do is I'll start off a new, like a new React repo. Okay. So I don't even know what is the CLI command to start like a new React project. So what I usually do is like, I go to, I'll just go to the website to Google and be like, command for NextJS project
Don't
or
use
something like that.
ChatGPT because they're offline.
No, I use ChatGPT, but like I feel like if I can get to Next.js CLI, it'll be easier.
Yeah.
That's why. So
I see the cloud servers are down. Cloudflare.
oh yeah, I saw that too. Yeah. Well, so I don't know if I
And
have npx or not, but I'm gonna start next command option. No, this is not what I want. Deploying.
you can start Mesh actually have their own.
Yeah, Mesh have their own, and Next also have their own. So I'm just like trying to demonstrate both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want me to put it in the chat?
Yeah, you can put it in the chat. Just like, where did you find it? I'll also start.
I actually got it from the Mesh docs, but
Yeah,
they'll be obviously on the next docs as well.
yeah. That's so I thought getting started. Is that what I'm clicking? What am I clicking?
They've got a good page actually, Mesh,
Installation.
because it
Oh,
advises you
there it is.
the parameters to choose when you're setting up your next app.
Yeah. Okay. So I will do that. So do you think this will show the parameters? I will call this.
You put that in, and then we can go through it one by one and explain.
Yeah.
A prerequisite we should say that is obviously you have to have Node installed on your computer. I mean, that's pretty common for most people beginning a dev journey, but yeah, you obviously need Node.js.
Yeah. I have Node.js, so it should be fine. We can keep installing dependencies using npm. Okay, so it's just creating. Yeah. So we'll keep building on this repo as we go. Fair. What is this called? Next app router. Okay. Okay, so I'll open that project. So it should be in the root somewhere. Okay. Okay, so I just like use the mesh CLI, sorry, next CLI commands to, I'm gonna make this bigger. I just use the next CLI commands to just do the piping of the project. And now what we want to do is we want to add mesh to this. So currently in the packages, we don't see any mesh stuff, right? So let me add mesh next. For that, I will go to the mesh docs and I will npm run. Yeah, so these are the two things I'll add. npm install mesh core and mesh react. Like I said, core gives you access to all the transaction stuff. React gives you access to the front end stuff. So I will add that in here. And then this, I think these dependencies will be updated when I do that. I'll give it 30 seconds. And also, like at any point, if you have questions, it's a good idea to just ask. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, we'll talk about it. Is all of this making sense?
Hmm.
You got
So
him.
question, so is React the only what do you call it, off-chain platform you would basically mostly use for the Cardano and the smart contracts?
No, React is the front end part, right?
Yes,
The
yes.
off chain is there is mesh and there is something called Lucid, and there are a couple of other languages that can be used for
Oh, okay.
transactions. You said you're familiar with Python, right? Isn't there
Yeah.
something called PyTorch or not PyTorch? Py something, Py Cardano or something like that. I remember something like that.
I'm not, so yeah, I only recently started with Cardano, so I'm not quite sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there is
There is
something
some
like that.
Python tools. Obviously,
Yeah.
it's a totally different approach to web development. Sorry, Emmanuel. You go ahead.
Yeah, no problem. And Joandre, yeah, it's not really necessary for you to use React and Mesh together. And I think I would also be showcasing that after, you could just load your address from your seed phrase and just start building transactions.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
most powerful parts of Mesh are scripts that you will write in a server, like a TypeScript server, and then you can. The clever part is that you can return things to your front end, to your client.
Oh, okay.
React is the most obvious,
Yeah.
and then that can interact with your browser wallets that you have, you keep in your browser.
Yes, yeah.
But
Okay.
the most powerful parts, and definitely what Emmanuel's really well experienced at now, is building your off-chain script on a server where you don't need to use React at all.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so we are just like demonstrating how the blockchain connects to the front end.
Yes.
And
Okay.
that is basically to the wallet, right? So we
Yeah.
have like a web 2 project. I just like did npm run dev, so it just runs this project.
Yeah.
And I opened it in localhost. So now what I want to do is in like an ordinary web 2 website, I want to add the wallet functionality, and that is where mesh comes in. So I already added these two, right? Mesh core and mesh react, npm install mesh core and mesh react. So this gives me some access to stuff. So let me close this guy. So does either of you know what's next, Andrew or Emmanuel? What
Well,
do we do to make this web 2 website have access to our wallet?
you'll need to wrap the
Mm-hmm.
site with the mesh provider.
Exactly. We need to mash. So would you say, tell me if this is right or wrong. Okay. So I am going to import mesh provider right here. And I'm going to import, actually, I'll just import mesh provider. And I will just wrap the mesh provider around the children. Is this right?
It is right, but you're using it on the app router, which there might be some slightly different things that you've got to implement.
Let's see what happened on the front end if we put this. You see it crashed?
Yeah, we go.
Okay. And what is it saying? Create context only works in client component. So that means it is basically saying, hey, this mesh provider thing is not a client component. You'll have to use it as a client component. Okay. So let's change this.
Asha,
Oh,
quick question.
yeah.
Do you mean the inbuilt of this mesh component is not a client component, or the way we are implementing it right here?
No,
Yeah, so technically this server component, which is the layout is a server component in Next.js, by the way. It is not recognizing the mesh provider as a client component.
yeah.
Or you could just
Just to
mark this
clarify,
as use clients, and it
No,
will.
no, no. So yeah,
Okay.
we shouldn't directly mark layout as a use client because it is fundamentally meant for meant as like a
Okay.
server component. So
All right.
that is why we need to so let me create like a I'm going to create something called mesh wrapper.
I'm a huge fan of Next.js, but they have introduced an extra layer of complexity there because by default, React in itself is a client-side endeavor. But Next.js have obviously brought in, with the later versions, I think it's since 13 or 14, the concept of server-side components, which sort of like blows all that out of the water. It's a
No,
great,
so we
really
always
powerful
had
tool.
server-side components. It's just the way because in even the next pages, right? We have the server the server folder,
Yeah.
and all the
Yeah,
server
well,
logic goes there.
then that's fine, but by default now, your layout and page scripts in Next.js are considered as server-side. Wait, server-side is not quite the right SS. Not got
No,
the
but
right term,
page
but
has to be.
basically, yeah,
I thought page has to be like a client side, but layout is a server side.
no,
No.
neither should be. Neither should be.
Really, that's crazy.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. So how do we? So we only use server side components inside these. Sorry, client side components inside these server side
Yeah,
things.
and you have to specify them.
Oh, I see. I see. Okay, I get it. So this all of this becomes plumbing,
Yeah,
right?
it's really
Okay.
powerful, but it's where there's a little bit of friction between how the likes of mesh works,
Mm-hmm.
because you're trying to communicate with a blockchain. It's not like it's a REST API. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, there's the pages router is probably the only time you're going to hear me say this. The pages router of Next.js
Uh-huh.
is an easier setup, and it makes more sense. But like you're doing here, there is a way around it, which is what you're implementing there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I'm just like, yeah, wrapping this in a client component and then putting it in the layout. That's all I'm doing. So all I did was I created another file called mesh wrapper, and it's just a function that wraps all the children with the mesh provider. But for this function, I called it like a use client. So it's a client side function. So now I can import this in the layout. Uh, I can import this in the layout and put the same thing here. Mesh wrapper, yes. I can do this. Yes, for this. Yeah. Now let's see. So now I think the pages, all the pages will have access to this, to the mesh wallet. So let's try it. So let's see what we have in the front end. So I want to put a wallet somewhere. So if I want to put a wallet, I will go to
16
the,
hours.
what was that? Oh, 16 hours it said. Mm. So tell me one thing, Andrew. So if I want to use the mesh wallet right now, would I directly import it and put it here? So say not use wallet. I want import. So there is something called Cardano wallet.
Yeah, that's what you want. You could put that in the. Yeah, you could put it in page.
Yeah. So if you want to understand what this Cardano wallet is, I'm importing it from Mesh. So you could always go to the Mesh documents and just type in Cardano wallet.
It's under the React components.
Yeah, the
on
Cardano
this
wallet
there.
component is as follows. Add this component, getting started. Yeah, I think it's the same thing. In order for apps to
You're in
communicate
Svelte,
with the user's wallet, we need a way to connect to their wallet. To add Cardano wallet to allow the user to select a wallet. Okay, so I'll show you what functionality it gives directly. I'm using this Cardano wallet here. Where am I? So once I bring it in, I can directly add a component called Cardano wallet. So I'll add it inside main. Maybe right underneath the image, and I'm going to put it right there.
yeah, a common design. There's no need to do that right now. But a common design pattern might be where you'll have a nav bar.
Yeah. No, I'm going to
should be-
demonstrate that as well. I'm just showing this
Yeah.
for now. So,
Yeah.
oh, boom. Do you know why that is?
Because sorry, you might want to try putting it inside your actual wrapper. So your page is also a server component. So you could create another
Exactly.
component,
Yeah.
which
Yeah,
is
that's
a
right.
client
So,
component.
so one way of doing it, like again, you are not supposed to do this, but if you do this,
Should
we
work.
are changing this to a use client. We are not supposed to do this. The connect wallet shows up right
There
here.
you go.
Okay.
That's right. Yeah.
So
I
let's
think
remove this guy.
I think Ahmed suggested that earlier.
No, what is it?
I said I think Ahmed suggested that earlier. But I'm not sure if
Yeah, so this is what I'm not sure with. Andrew, so pages and layout are not supposed to be converted to client components, right?
You mean you can, but you sort of like lose all the sort of point of what NextJS are building, and it's not good design practice. No. So what you would do is you'd write a use client component,
Okay,
like in a
so
nav
should I
bar, and then
import
you'd
it?
put that in to your app. You'd use it like
Let's do that. Let's do that. So I'd use uh, Cardano wallet. Yes, that's what I want. And should I? Okay, maybe let's try that. That's not bad actually. Oh, mesh provider, Cardano wallet, and the children. So now we are adding like the Cardano wallet directly in the top level.
Yeah,
I
I'm
feel
not
like
sure
this is
whether that'll
not
appear on
right.
your app. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happens, but let's make sure we remove this guy or at least comment this guy out for the time being. Let's see what happens. This thing is sketchy. Sometimes you need to save it. I'm gonna have to save everything. So we are wrapping. Okay. So nope, you don't
There you
see
go. It's
the
right
wallet.
top left.
Oh shoot, you do see the wallet. Okay. So you do see the wallet when we wrapped it here. So inside of the mesh provider, and it worked.
And
But
now,
why did it go to
no,
the top left? Is it like a top level component? Oh, so it,
yeah,
okay. I see what happened. Yeah.
yeah, that's
Okay. So what I would prefer to do is add the nav bar here instead of the component. So let's create a components thing and add a
I,
nav bar.
I would put the nav bar actually in the layout, but as
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
rather
that's
than
what
in
I'm
the
saying.
rather than in the provider.
Yeah. So let's try that. So I'm just creating a component called nav bar. And what would I add in the nav bar? I would just nav bar is a client component, right?
Yeah.
And so would I import Cardano wallet? Just wait, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, this sounds pretty good. So I'm just putting in a Cardano wallet here and I'm centering it. Okay, that's pretty good. What I will do is I will be removing the Cardano wallet here. I will be removing this guy as well here. And what I want to do is I want to import the nav bar here. Yep, that's pretty good. And let me put the nav bar inside this. Yes. So let's see what happens on the front end. So boom, we have a nav bar and there's a wallet, but I am unable to click on the wallet. Does anyone know why?
Trick question.
Any initial ideas as to why that might be?
I'm not sure what you haven't done.
Let me
Have you got
actually
a
show
wallet
you.
installed in your browser?
Yeah, let me show you what we need, what else we need to import sometimes. Import, you need to import CSS. Yep, there you go, CSS
Oh, of course.
styles,
Yeah, you're
boom,
right.
right? Okay, now do you want to see what happens in the front end?
Yeah,
Boom, now we have a
clickable.
wallet that can be clicked on.
Yeah.
There you go, see? And my wallet is there. But what happened to the next, like the image here, and why is this button all sketchy and shit? What do you guys think is happening?
Yeah, the style sheets
The
are
styles have been overwritten.
yeah.
Exactly. So what's happening is this styles is
Okay.
fucking with the global style CSS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So there is some hierarchy issues and all of that. And for this, what we need to do is you just need to go to the global CSS. This is the base level CSS that they give this, the plumb line CSS. You need to merge the mesh CSS here. Okay. And for that, let me get it from another this thing. So I'll just like copy paste the mesh
Before you do it,
CSS.
Arch, if you just change the order, will it work? Just
What
out of my
order?
own interest.
Oh yeah, absolutely. What order are you talking about?
So if you go back to the layout,
Oh no, it doesn't. I've tried that.
you
Yeah,
tried it,
but
right?
let me show it to you anyway.
CSS, it's the whole of it. It's like fun and
This one,
game.
right? Like I'm gonna do it anyway. So let me paste it here. Okay, still the same. Okay.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay. So now what I want to do is I don't even want to import this. Okay, so I'm just going to comment this out. I don't even want to import this. I just want to copy paste the React mesh stuff directly in my global CSS. So that means there won't be any, there should technically shouldn't be any CSS issues. So where is my CSS? Where is my global CSS? There it is. So what I want to do is in this guy, I already have it. Where is this global CSS? This I'm going to copy paste. So there's a bunch to copy paste, but this is basically all the CSS that Mesh provides internally.
And this is because you're using the app router, isn't it? You're not needing, as far as
Yes,
I
that's
know,
right.
you don't need to do that.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I will paste this here. Command S. Let's see what happens now.
You save
I thought I saved. 1 second.
in layout.
Is there anything else I need to save, or did I double? Did I? Okay, so I removed this.
Just remember you save the layout.
Did I save the layout? Okay, let me save the layout as well. I'm gonna save everything if that's the case. This is a pain in the ass. Let's see. Okay. Oh, there it is. So this is normal now. See, and the Next.js image also shows, right? But this is a little bit sketchy, no? Like you don't see that it's a connect wallet until you change something. So that issue we can directly solve here. So you can go back to global CSS and that issue is happening specifically because of this. So what I'll do is I will take that out and I will change. Is 000 black? Is it? I can't remember. But anyway, whatever that color is, yeah, it is black. It is really black. I want to make it, I'm gonna do like an inline thing. Change color to much.
If you click on the black box, you can choose your shade of black.
Oh, you're right. I can do that, right? Yeah, fine. Well, yeah. You can see a slight difference, right, when I go on top of it? No?
Yeah.
Maybe I can, like he said, I will do this. Yeah, this is better, slightly. Yeah. So that is how you connect your wallet to a page. Is this clear until now, all of you guys?
Yes.
So now you have access to the blockchain through your wallet. Now, can I ask you a question? So anyone I'm going to stop sharing my screen for 2 seconds. So anyone here, can you, how do you read the assets inside your wallet? Or maybe like how much ADA is inside your wallet? How do you read that information now that we have a connection to the wallet?
I'm shooting in the dark here. Isn't it through your seed phrase or
Is it through what? What is it?
isn't it through your seed phrase or what do you use?
So right now when we are connecting to a wallet, the seed phrase handling and all of that is taken care of by the
In the
wallet UI.
yes, okay.
Okay. So now what happened is currently when I'm clicking and connecting, are you guys still able to see my screen? No, I stopped sharing. So let me share my screen again. So what's happening right now is we are getting connected to my wallet up here. This is
Yeah.
my pre-prod wallet.
Yeah.
Okay, and I opened it. That means I can connect to this guy. If I connect it, so it's ADDR3DKS. Let's see if that's the correct address. ADDR3DKS. So it has connected to this wallet.
And in doing that, there's a number of React hooks and methods attached to the wallet that you can use subsequently in your scripts through Mesh.
Yes, right.
So maybe you could show the use wallet component next, possibly.
Exactly. So, but let me do one thing. I don't
So
have
if I-
any assets in my wallet. Does anyone have any assets in their wallet? Do you want to send it to
I'll
me?
send something to you.
I'll
Some
send you
random
some.
shit. Yeah, send some random shit to this wallet. Oh, but I don't have. Send some test data as well.
Yeah, if you paste your address in the chat.
Yeah, I'll do that. Where is the chat? Shit, where
So-
are you guys? Where do I find you guys? Zoom. No.
Where we're zooming.
Oh, right here. How do I? Where is it? Like, how do I get access to the Zoom stuff? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay. So here is my wallet. That is my test wallet. So I just need some test tokens and stuff.
I'm going to
So-
send you too.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. So yeah, send me some real ADA and real tokens as well. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, so that's where we're at. So now let's quickly take a look at something that both Emmanuel and Andrew mentioned, which is the use hooks. So these hooks, so for example, use wallet. Are you guys familiar with what hooks are?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So now what we can do is we can use these hooks. So, for example, the use wallet hook provides us with all of this information. Is it a wallet? What is the state? Is it connected? What is the name of the wallet? Is it in the connecting state? Is it in connect state, disconnect state, error state, like all of this? So all of this information, the use wallet hook gives us access to.
Yeah, and Harsha, if you just click on, you see where it says browser wallet underlined, it also exposes all these wallet functions to you, which is
Oh,
where
nice.
the real
Yes.
clever stuff starts to happen.
Yes.
So you can get access to your assets. UTXO, which is a really good one because that's a pretty standard sort of procedure. You may want the UTXOs that are attached to your wallet. So that method can give you that, and then you can pass those UTXOs back to a server where you can then start building some transactions.
Yeah. So get balance. Oh, so it basically gets like a list of all the assets, right?
Yeah, you've got assets, UTXO.
Do you use it like this, Andrew, in your project? Because what I usually do is slightly different. So what I do is in the same hooks, I use like a use asset hook or something like that. Where's the use assets? I'll just say
Yeah,
use.
well, yeah, so if we take the Asteria project we did, so we
Yeah.
would build a hook where we'd
No,
have
we
a
don't
wallet
build a
connection.
hook. This is like an inbuilt hook. So say for example, if I use the use asset hook directly from Mesh React, I can just call the assets, and these assets are like an array of asset of the type asset.
That's right. You can do the same for UTXOs because that's useful because you'll if you're doing quite a complex transaction, you need to supply several UTXOs, and Mesh Transaction Builder would need access to them.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I think you think the hooks is like a higher level version, so you don't have too many methods on it, but the other one has more methods. Is that what you're saying
Yeah,
about?
yeah.
Okay. Makes sense. So if that's the case, then we should use this as the default, right? We should leave the use hook thing
You
alone.
probably need them both, I think. But I guess the hooks themselves are carrying out sort of more client side functions. Sort of like the connected is a good one because then you can build UI around that. So like if the wallet is connected, then that would present, say, like a form to create a transaction. But if you're not connected, then that wouldn't appear. So yeah, and then the methods themselves are for obtaining information that you're going to need to build transactions with.
Yeah, I think this makes a lot of sense because it does have like a lot of methods like get collateral, uh, get balance, enable, get change address. Okay, so I think this gives us like a more fine-grained control on the wallet. So let's try this then. So what did they do? They imported the browser wallet from Mesh SDK core.
You don't need to do that because what it's saying is that the Cardano wallet opens up the same methods that are
Oh, I see.
available to browser wallet. If so, I probably interrupted your flow a bit there, but if you were to
No,
go
I
back
think
to
it makes perfect sense. So
yeah,
basically, what you're saying is, since we have already wrapped our whole app in the mesh provider, we directly have access to this, is what you're saying.
yes,
Am
yeah,
correct?
that's
So
right.
that means we don't have to write this line, right? Or should we write that line?
No, we don't need to write that line.
Really?
No, if well,
No, let's try it out then.
Emmanuel would probably say something different because he doesn't really use. He does it all on the back end. He wasn't using React, so he may use the browser wallet, or he may. But because we're using it on the front end, you have access to the browser wallet's methods, which you can
Yeah, so but
obtain.
like you will have to import the browser wallet into that specific file, right? I'm not saying. How else do you directly get access to the methods of the browser wallet, right?
Well, if you
Asha, yes. So if you should go to the docs, you just go to the docs again. you would see that returns a list of wallets available on user's device, and we now have access to that function, to that feature. So why would we still want to need this browser wallet again? I think
Okay, so how about this? Let's try it out here is what I'm saying. So this is, we already have, so this is where we are at. One second.
You expose the use wallet hook first. So if you to go back to your hooks, go back to the docs.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to drop out in a minute.
yeah.
If you go back to the docs and go to the React components,
and go to the React components.
on the left.
Where... Oh,
wallet hooks. You see that?
yeah.
See the first one, wallet.
Yeah.
So you use that if you go const open brackets wallet equals use wallet, and then from that, you can use wallet dot get assets, wallet dot get UTXOs. It exposes all the methods that you can use in browser.
I see.
So your next thing to do would be, now that you've got the Cardano wallet installed, you can use that hook.
So now that, but can I use space.txs has a use client in this? Okay, so maybe this.
You want to do it in a client component though.
Yeah, so we'll have to create a new component, right?
You can do, yeah.
So I would have to create it somewhere here. So what should I just say? So we'll basically display the wallet balances on this guy.
Yes, good. Yeah, good.
So instead of, okay, let me do this.
Oh, isn't AI clever?
Yeah. So instead of this,
that's it.
You are saying, where is this?
That's right. No, that's right. Use wallet.
It's correct.
No, but so you just like use.
Yeah, because it's a hook, yeah. So,
okay. So use wallet dot balance. So what methods do I have?
You now access the states in the use wallet right now.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, this one's. So you just yes.
So this.
So that wallet, the wallet is like it has different methods to fetch, just like it has different methods to fetch all of these the old wallets relating to the CIP. I think it's CIP 30 of Cardano's wallet standard.
So what so where would I check the methods on the wallet? I don't understand. So for example, this wallet is there. This is an object, right? So how do I access the methods?
Get balance. If you should remove this balance and just click dots, it will show all of the methods.
Oh, like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So get balance to string.
Not sure you need to put the string in, but you can try it.
But no, otherwise it'd be like an object, right? I would want to convert it to a string. We'll see what happens. But let me put this guy. So it's a wallet balance, right? Where is this?
Have you got two return statements on that line, or is that just me?
Isn't the get balance a JSON string already?
Is it? Maybe maybe it's a JSON can be converted into a string, right?
I think it's
sure.
clever than that. I think it's more intuitive than that. I don't think we need to do anything.
It's
so let's just add that guy here, right?
I think
so
what we
that's
are
a
trying to say
different
is
page, right? No, that's a different. Yeah. What am I trying to say?
like we don't need two string because that's just like burden for other developers to know why is it two string.
So let's try this. So I don't know if it'll print or not. Well, let me see. So why is this showing?
Yeah, over on it. Let's see what's giving us.
Not assignable to the type React node.
Type it, I think
Oh,
it's
so it's a promise of an asset.
um
Type
I think we need, can we use await in I'm not sure.
What is
I
it?
don't
Can you
really
use what?
use await, like can we await it, but I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not really familiar with using front end. That's why, like,
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah,
I
but
think it's a TypeScript. I don't know.
You can create an async await function and then call it via a button.
So I can maybe like try and console. Does console.log happen inside functions? I forget in React. Can I put a console.log here?
No, that's probably
Well,
not
looks
possible.
like if you have two string, then it worked, like it didn't complain. So maybe this is a must.
No, what is a must?
The two string, because if you added it before, the compiler didn't
yeah,
complain.
it accepted.
Yeah. Let's see what happens. That's what I'm thinking. So if okay, so
Guys, I'm gonna
let's
have to
just
drop
save
off.
this.
I will catch you next time.
All right, Andrew, we'll see you around.
Alright,
Cheers,
We have
Andrew.
some time.
Cheers, man.
Yeah. Okay. So let's add this page. So this is wallet balance, right? Let's add wallet balance to this guy. Wallet balance, okay. We'll see what happens. Boom. So yeah, this is basically I think it's the same thing, like promise doesn't
Not a
work
function.
inside. Yeah, I think
Can you go to the docs? We should see how it's been implemented, basically.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So wallet just is the browser wallet
So what they're
distance,
doing is they're using the use wallet hook here.
wallet connecting
Okay.
wallet.
And they're saying they're literally like typing out state, and they're like, yeah, actually this is actually not a bad thing, so we'll know exactly what's happening. Let's type this out. Where is this wallet
Yes,
balance? No, so yeah, so we will.
When you did console log, okay, it didn't even trigger, yeah, okay, because it's not procedural.
So it's returning this. Yeah, that's fine. We'll see all of this right on top of the page. So we got to page, wallet balance. Let's save this.
But it still doesn't describe what is wallet.
Yeah, no, we'll directly see the object, wallet object, right? Name of the wallet. Oh, this is the name. Oh, so yeah, this one doesn't have connecting wallet.
But
It
try it
doesn't really
anyway, because
show,
you have this log console thing. Maybe this prints it.
Let's see.
Ashok, can you still go down in the docs?
You see this?
Okay.
You
State
see this?
connected. Yeah.
State is connected. Connected is connected. Connecting wallet is no. Name of the connected wallet is eternal. I can say disconnect wallet and disconnected. Okay. So now we have all of this. So what I want to do here is I want to understand what a wallet is. So here I want to put wallet.
Exactly.
Hey, why can't I? So
Actually,
what I
maybe
wanted
you should
to,
not. Yeah, it's just yeah, it's a method, but um uh and it's saying it was giving us like this is not a function. So what I just suggest, I think there will still be an implementation of this wallets from the front end exactly. Like let's still check on the docs. Yeah, can you go down, go down. Wallet dot okay, this user address. Okay, I think we've passed it.
So
The yes, so just go.
so wallets,
No,
use wallet list. This is a different
this is
one.
a different hook. Can
Yeah,
you go up?
so
Yes,
wallet, no, this is
no, this is a
wallets.
different hook. Yeah,
So
so this one
is a
specifically
browser wallet instance which exposes all CIP wallet functionality from getting assets
stand.
to signing transactions, right?
So
Right?
it
So
said
this is basically an object with a bunch of methods. And right when I click here, it shows the methods. See?
yes.
Get assets, get balance, get change address, collateral, derep, something, 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 something. So we have
So
bunch of methods, get UTXOs,
for example,
all of these
let's
guys.
say get UTXOs for now. Let's just say get UTXOs.
Um, yeah. Did anyone send shit to me?
Yeah.
I
It
did.
sent.
Okay.
Okay,
So
like just like so. Now I think we will need to. Has it accepted? Okay.
yeah.
Mm.
So I have
Let's
accepted
check.
it. I
Let's check
am
on
going to
this.
trust this. Uh,
Mm.
boom. So
Okay.
get UTXO
So
is being sketchy.
I think
So
we will need
let's
to check
see.
on the browser wallets specifically. No, I think it's up.
Yeah. So that's what I will check on the browser wallet. I'll
Yes.
click on the browser wallet and see the implementation. So how are they using it? So we already have access to the wallet, which is the same as browser wallet. And they're saying await browser wallet dot enable. Okay, so if I have to say await, can I use await?
No, I don't.
To
Await
make
is not allowed in React. Synchronous. I'm not.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So we'll have to use like a use hook or
Yes.
something.
Or you use effects or something.
Yeah, use
I'm not
effect.
sure.
Yeah,
Yes.
use
Yes.
effect. That's what I meant. So now,
Yeah,
oh,
sure.
can we not directly say AW8? I just want to see the error.
No.
Yeah. So cannot find. Okay, that makes sense. So I am going to remove this guy. What I will do is in this function itself, right after this, what I want to do is I want to say const, like it's already saying UTXOs is equal to wallet await wallet dot await wallet dot get UTXOs.
It can't
So
allow that.
yeah, I know. So that is
Okay.
why we will have to use useFX.
Okay.
So I will import useFX and maybe use state. Yeah, maybe use state. Let's see. So I say, so I'll just create a use state UTXO set UTXO any null. Okay, that's good. What is this giving UTXO? Right, get UTXOs. Yeah, that's also pretty good. Right,
Yeah.
use effect
So,
constant get UTXOs is async. Yeah, that's pretty good.
yeah.
It changes the wallet. Okay. So but what I want is I want to set the UTXO set UTXOs. Uh,
Yeah. So
um, so I'm going to just say if UTXO set UTXO, is there an else? Else,
no. Uh,
what?
yeah.
So I'm just saying if it is not null, just set the UTXOs in the front end. Just save them like it's a tiny little memory thing.
Yes.
Um, but if not, just set them as null is what I'm saying here. So let's see. Mm, so now we have access to, what do we have access to? We have access to UTXOs, right?
Yeah.
Do we have access to UTXOs?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Sure.
Let's see. UTXOs. Uh, so UTXOs is a, let me see the type of UTXO. It's any, right? No, UTXOs is a list of UT.
Any.
Okay, I'm gonna call this list. Set UTXOs. Okay. Yeah, I'll just change this name as well. Okay. Okay. So we have that. So do we have, no, we don't have access to this guy. We have access to UTXO list.
Yes.
So we don't have access to stuff inside the user effects, you know.
Yes.
UTXO list, I think it should. Yes. Okay. Let's see what we have in the front end. Let's connect the wallet. Boom.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
the wallet type is just like this object. So why? Oh, so this is not the wallet. This is the UTXOs. We'll have to convert the UTXOs in some way. There's not the UTXOs. UTXOs. So what we have here is an object. How can we convert the object? We can convert, we can stringify them, right? Like, because that's what I remember in the browser. I think they say, so this is the kind of object we have. To print this, we'll have to stringify it, I think. Or at least that's what I remember. Let's see. JSON.stringify somewhere. Your wallet is something address, use assets. Yeah, JSON.stringify. Okay, let's try that. So what I want to do is,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do JSON. Now let's see if anything changes. There you go.
Boom.
So you know why I'm confused?
Why is that?
Oh, because someone sent me, oh, you guys, because you guys sent me transactions. I was like, where did I get
Crowdfunding.
transactions from? Oh, there it is. Beautiful, beautiful. So these are all the transactions that were sent to this wallet, and they are showing right here,
Yeah.
right here, UTXOs, input and address, and all of this.
Yeah.
Is it clear until here? Okay, so now let's like sit, and it's a good time to like clarify all questions up until here. Does anyone have any questions?
Yeah, so I have a question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So obviously you will then use this basically for the client. So let's say they want to make a transaction or mint an NFT via your web browser or whatnot. You will basically use this to fetch the UTXOs and then send those UTXOs back to your on-chain. Or off.
Right now we are just fetching UTXOs,
Yeah. But
but
I mean,
you
like,
can.
that's why you'll do it like this, to be able to fetch the UTXOs, obviously.
Correct. To fetch the UTXOs, or
Yeah.
like smaller abstractions, like directly like fetch all the assets in a wallet,
Yes. Okay.
like those kind of other little abstractions, wallet address and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is one part of it. You can
Yeah.
get like, you can figure out stuff you have in the wallet through mesh. Another part is that you can build transactions that this wallet can actually sign.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's the second part that we'll be going through. How much time is left? 10:39. We have about 20 minutes left. Okay. Um, Emmanuel, do you want to show how you set up your repo? So Emmanuel mostly
Yeah.
works on the back end things, so mostly logic, transaction building, and stuff like that. So I just want Emmanuel to demonstrate how he sets his thing up, and he only uses Node.js, right?
Yeah. So yeah, I jump into React stuff as well, but not like yeah, because I found something like, working with just the node very, very straightforward and easy, compared to the having the headache of the use states and, like what we just experienced right now. So yeah, I don't know, can you guys see my screen now?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, all right. So yeah, with what Asha just displayed, I think this would be straightforward for you guys to, like, for us to understand what is actually happening. So you can use the React side of Mesh, and you can also use the Mesh wallets. Like, you just want to build transaction from your node, from your backend, something like that. So I already installed the Mesh SDK core, like what Asha just did. I can still do that again. Let me just clear. I'm just going to do npm I at mesh SDK/core. I'm going to click on that. And there are also other packages of Mesh, like if you want to interact with extended smart contracts like Mesh, Cardano serialization library, and CST and CSL. So just for now, we just want to use the Mesh SDK core, and
So,
I've
Emmanuel, I have a small question.
yeah.
So, how did you set up? Like, how if I am going from absolute zero and I only want to build transactions, so what would I start with?
Yeah, so the first thing is you do your, I don't know if I should come up with another one again. So I'm just okay, yeah. So in this one, I'm going to, yeah, nice one, Asha. So I'm just going to, start all afresh. So right now, I'm going to make a directory.
Mhm.
Um, Let me call it new mesh. I'm going to seed it to that directory of new mesh. Sorry. So right now I'm going to do npm npm init, just to give me a simple just to give me the node package manager to start a node project, and that would automatically give me the package.json. I'm going to do the Y to accept all other options, and that's going to give me, and I'm going to see it right here. So this is the new mesh package. So like just um, a fresh project. So after doing that, I'm going to just remove all of this, and I'm going to now install TypeScript, because Mesh is a TypeScript library. And just to be safe, so I'm going to install TypeScript, and I'm going to, I think I have this notes here. Okay, let me just go to the web
Yeah,
and
just
check.
npm how to npm install TypeScript.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay, installing TypeScript for now. I'm going to do that. Okay, so it says no, I just want to install it on my project. So this one says installing TypeScript globally. You put the G TypeScript, but I don't need that. I just want to install TypeScript locally to my project. So I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to come to my terminal here. I'm going to paste. And that should, while that is installing, let us see. Yeah, so it has given us the node modules of TypeScript, and we can see our dev dependency is already having TypeScript. And I'm also going to run the ts config file and the compiler setup. So setting up a TypeScript project, inside your project directory, initialize the TypeScript configuration file. That's the TS config, and I'm going to do tsc init, just like the way I did for the npm init. I'm going to do tsc init. I'm going to, that will give, okay, okay, I don't have TypeScript installed globally. I'm coming.
Yeah, so no. So you saw that. So just
Yeah.
install TypeScript first. npm
So,
install TypeScript.
I don't want to do that, but I
Oh,
think
you
I'm having
already
issue
installed
with
TypeScript, is
doing,
it?
no, but I think I'm having issue. I think I've tried this on my, on my computer, like on this device, using npm. This G doesn't allow me to do that on this system, though I haven't given myself a deep dive.
Yeah.
It says I access permission denied. So using npm to install globally to my device, it doesn't really work out. So I'm just going
Okay.
to, yeah. So so I already have this one, setting up a new TypeScript project. So it says npm install TypeScript. Yep. So I'm going to, okay, yeah, I already did this one. npx init to give myself a ts config file. I'm going to do this one. I need the tx config file, TypeScript configuration file, and I'm going to tsc. Okay. We were trying to just do the tsc init, but I can use the node package manager as well, the node I have installed to install TypeScript, and I'm also going to do that. And it has given me a new tsconfig.json. And I will also need for my developers environment right now. Where is it? So that's giving me this. Though I don't want us to start knowing how the configuration of
Yeah. We don't need to
TypeScript.
figure out
Yeah,
TS
so
config. Yeah.
I already did this. This works very, very fine with
Yeah.
asynchronous, async function and all of those. So I'm just going to paste it here. I
Yeah.
mean, ChatGPT could just give you this in seconds. So, and I also need what's it called? I also need the compiler of my TypeScript. Though I don't really need to compile TypeScript right now. I could just use I think what did I use here? I think the TSX. So I'm going to use TXS for the developers environment. And I'm also going to, in this new folder, I'm also going to create a folder which I can name source. And in this folder, I'm going to give myself the index.cs. Then so the next stage right now is for me to set up my command, my script command in running my my code. And yeah, so I don't really need to compile to TypeScript right now. I could just use the which one did I use? I could just use the TSX, that's the TypeScript compiler. So let me just check on how installing TSX. So yeah, so I'm just going to do this as well. I'm going to paste, and that will give me TXS to compile. Though you could use TS Node. TypeScript has a lot of different bundlers. You could even use what's it called? You know, they are not coming to mind right now. So a lot of bundlers that would allow you to get your code running in a production grid, that would compile it to JavaScript, because the node doesn't understand TypeScript like the npm node package manager. It doesn't understand TypeScript. It only understands JavaScript, like in the production grid. So, but yeah, so after installing the TSX, I am now going to I'm just going to set up my script like this, and I'm going to do something like this here. I don't need the test. I'm going to come like this. I'm just going to do dev. I think basically what we need right now is the dev. And I'm going to, because this is the command that will be running, the script command that will be running. Once we do npm run dev, this is what is going to run. So
Yeah.
I'm going to do the tsx compiler, TypeScript trailer compiler I just did. And the source I want it to go from is the source folder. I'm going to do src /index, which is my root file. That's it will be pointing to that this is the root file. All of my code will be going to, and I'm going to do .ts like so. So let's just test this out right now. I'm going to just do console.log. What is my name? So yeah, so I am just going to come here. I think, yeah, I'm on new mesh, so I'm going to do npm run dev. It should work. Yeah, so we are now
There's your
ready to
name.
start
Very
using it.
nice.
So yeah, from here we are now ready to start, adding other dependencies and start building. So yeah, and we also need, okay, so let me just continue. Okay, now, so moving on to mesh, we are already at time. I don't think okay, so yeah, moving on to mesh. So let me just quickly install the mesh package and
I thought you installed mesh core or something. No,
no,
already,
no,
no.
we created a new
Oh,
project.
you're right. You're right. Yeah. So, we didn't install
Yeah,
anything. Okay.
we've not. So this is like two monorepo right now. This is like two. Oh, we have this one, and we
Oh,
have
so there's another repo inside the
yeah,
current
this one. I
repo.
already
Okay.
prepared it before we even came here.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah, so yeah, so I'm just going to do npm install add mesh sdk/core. So
Yeah.
that's how you get mesh installed in your project. So once I do that, so while that is going on, so quick one on the one Asha did from the front end. So we can just do that. I think once it's installed right now, we can just quickly do that and see if we can as well build just very, very simple transaction to ourselves.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. So I'm
very
I'm
happy
actually
to-
really curious. How do you connect a wallet directly through the backend? Can you show that? I feel
yeah,
like
yeah,
that
yeah,
would be really valuable.
yeah, yeah. So so once this package is installed, we are still waiting for it. So we're still waiting for the package. Oh, the issue, I think it's, oh, okay. But it's taking
No, let it take its
long
time. In the
time.
meantime, maybe you can like jump to
Okay.
mesh docs and
Yeah, yeah,
tell
yeah.
us how you. It's getting there. It's getting there.
Okay, yeah. So let me open mesh talks down. Yeah. I go to the Hydra provider mostly. So but from there I'll go to the main Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so this is the beautiful mesh page. Get started. Asha loud. Get
Yeah.
started, and we'll be coming to the wallets, mesh wallets basically. So we just dealt with the browser wallets not too long. So from here you start seeing different varieties of things, of
So
methods,
I have a question here,
functions. Yes,
Emmanuel. So
yes.
this mesh wallet is not a browser wallet, right? So I can't directly connect the backend with the browser wallet, which is like a client side one, right?
Not at all, not at all.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So Mesh Wallet provides a set of API to interact with the blockchain. This wallet is compatible with Mesh transaction builders. And so let me just go ahead. I think this should be installed. Okay, yeah. So it's installed right now. So I'll just go ahead to let's just start. Let's just begin. So I'm going to import the mesh wallet, like so, mesh wallet from mesh SDK core, the package we just installed. And it's a class. You can see it's a class. And so the question Asha just asked, you can see that there are 4 types of keys that can be used to create a wallet, which it accepts the root. You can you can build you can load your wallet from the root, which uses a private key in bec32 format and all of those. You can load it from the CLI, that's the Cardano CLI keepers, starting from 5280. I think I have some example of the Cardano CLI keepers. And you can also load it from the mnemonic, which is what we'll be doing very, very soon. And you can load this one from the address. I've not really tried this address, but I guess this address would not allow you. It would just be like a read-only wallet thing.
Yeah.
It would not allow you to make any signature, to sign any transaction.
Oh, so now I get it. So you usually use the mnemonic. So basically, you are importing the wallet in the form of mnemonic, and you're
Yeah.
using those mnemonics to like sign stuff. Am I getting that right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, so so let's just get it. Okay, yeah. So while maneuvering on this, you would also see that we would be needing our provider. For example, in the front end, we do not need this provider because the wallet itself is already doing all of those jobs. Though um maybe when you want to build extensive transactions too from the front end, you would also still be needing the provider. But to load something, like to get access to your wallet from this backend style like this, you would be needing the provider to do that, because you'll be able to fetch this data, this blockchain data, and you'd be able to submit as well, which is used for submitting transactions. All right. Yeah, so yeah, let's just get this started. I'm going to do
Yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
So is what's it, Block Frost we use for the backend, correct? The provider.
Yeah. So why are you asking, like, why do we need the provider?
No, I know about Block Frost and getting your pre-production key and those type of things. I just saw they're actually also offline.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah, because
I've
they're
never seen
also,
them be offline. Maybe there's like a major outage somewhere.
so there's a massive Cloudflare outage, and I think Block Frost, and then the Cardano, where you go check your pre-production, like the transactions, it's also offline.
No, but like how but no, but the pre-production transactions thing is working on my side.
Maybe it's on. It was off earlier on my side.
Oh, so but that's the wallet issue. Because the Cardano blockchain cannot be gone. You know what I'm saying? The blockchain will work either way. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I see they are on again, so they're good. It's good.
Yeah. Temporary little thing, hopefully. Yep. Okay.
Sorry.
Whether maybe Block Frost is not responding or it's responding, we'll find out very soon.
We'll find out, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll find out. So I'm going to
Actually, you know what?
wallet.
We should be finding out next week because we are out of time. So
Oh,
our
no.
time slot
Yeah.
is 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Yeah.
So but can
So
you write like the stuff we will do next week? It's like a little thing. We'll come back with more stuff.
yeah, we are going to load backend.
It's 17 hours.
Yeah, you have to time show wallet balances. We would also be building simple transactions. And yeah, and I would also suggest maybe next week we can start building some transactions using with smart contracts, interaction and all of those. So yeah, let me stop sharing my screen.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Ahmad and Johandre and Tevo, like guys, like tell us. Okay, actually, let me stop recording and then we'll discuss.